Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Bryan with DD214 Transport. Please like, subscribe, and hit the little bell for notifications. Also, share these videos with some friends and some brothers out there that may need, and sisters that may need a change of venue. So listen, well, let's get this out of the way. Good morning. Sit down, have a cup of coffee. I'm going to do something this morning, reaching out. We're going to talk about these. Oh, there's nothing like coffee in the morning. Okay, guys. So, these electronic logging devices. I'm actually going to give you a review. To give you a little background, when I first started, I started out with this company. I'm not going to name the company because I'm not out to bust anybody's balls. I think this company, as they mature, get older, and get a little more practice under their belt, or their design evolves, I think they'll be a good company. However, when they asked me to one, to review them, and two, to recommend them, I had already decided I was moving on to another company, and I'll tell you why. This first company I used, their product just was not ready. It was not ready for prime time. It left me out several times using paper logs. It constantly glitched. So, okay, enough of that. Now, I got online and started doing some research and trying to figure out, who had the better ELD, because it is extremely important that you have one that is D.O.T. compliant and that you can rely on to be there every time you put that truck in gear. Because I'm telling you, that's going to be a problem if it doesn't. So let's go back here and let me just tell you, I reached out to Keep Trucking, and I talked to a guy there named Alan, and we talked for a good bit, and I was telling him what I needed and what I was looking for, and he sent me the items. Well, actually, he sent me more than I asked for. He sent me the ELD and a camera setup. I'll tell you now, I didn't use the camera because I'd already at that point had a camera hardwired. All right, so it came, when I got it, you get the box. It's a nice little box. It's got everything you need in it to wire it up, okay? Even a little tie-ties. That was pretty cool. And this is what you're going to get, okay? You're going to get this transponder, and this plugs right into your data port in your truck. Now what I did, it's got this big long cable on it. This is kind of bulky, and it does have the 3M self-adhesive tapes on the back where you could stick it somewhere. I'm not much for taping stuff up, so let me tell you what I did, and it's never failed me thus far, knock on wood, is I took this and I plugged it in, and then I chased the wire over to where it needed to be, and I wrapped the wire around this thing like so, and then I just laid it underneath my dash out of the way, and it was just laid over here so my feet don't hit it or anything, and it works perfect. It doesn't need to be up in your up in your window and all that. So that's that. I took it out of my truck so I could show you. I was trying to do other things, and I was like, well, let me just show you. So now I got to go remount this back in the truck. It's no big deal. It took me 5 minutes. Okay, now additionally, what you're going to get in this little box is you're going to get the driver's app user's manual. Okay, you're going to get this thing. very easy to install. It just takes you step by step right through it. It's no problem. If I can install it, anybody can install it. And then if you have a problem, they have a 1-800 number you can call to correct whatever problems you run into. A couple things else is you got that's some kind of disclaimer. I don't know what that is. Okay, now they also come with stickers that you can put on your windows. I would never put that on my windows. It's a law that you have a logging device. Not necessary. So, nah, I don't do that. All right, so let me tell you about this little thing though. This is one of the best things out there. You have access to a fleet manager. Okay, even though I'm one truck and a trailer, that's all I got. Oh my gosh, this is so good, I can't even stand it. And I'm just telling you guys. So, all right, so in your fleet manager, the things you can do with that, number one, I gave my dispatcher access to it. So he can see. He's not an admin or anything, but he can see. And he can see where I'm at all times. I love it, absolutely love it. Now, why is that important? Because he can see, he's actually caught me making a wrong turn. He was like, hey, he called me on the phone. He said, hey, where are you going? I'm like, what do you mean? He said, you just made a wrong turn. You're supposed to go the other way. Hey, saved me. So anyway, not saying that that's what you'll use it for, but it helped me out one. So the other area that I use it is with Mila, who finds me hotels. She has access to it, and she can see how far up and down the road I am at any given point. She knows what road I'm on. She knows that I got 2 hours left. She can see how many hours I've got left to drive. She can get out in front of me and get me a hotel. So, guys, I learned to use it this way, and it's awesome. I think it's awesome. For me, it's awesome. Now, the other thing I've started using that I didn't use in the past was it has a built-in IFTA tracking. You can either do it off the phone or you can do it on your computer. I do it on my computer, but you can key in the time, date, fuel, whatever, and it will, you know, keep up with your fuel receipts and help you on your IFTA reporting. The one thing that I feel that they need to upgrade on, this is one thing, you guys know I'm going to give you the good, bad, and the ugly. You know, so the one thing that I'm not crazy about is on your phone app. Okay, if you're using, it'll allow you to take a picture of your receipt. I made the recommendation that the camera needs to be a little more simple because you have to use your phone here like this. You have to get on your phone and then you have to move all this stuff around trying to figure it out, and you know, it's too much. Phones are too simple now. The other thing I recommended to them is doing an OCR, which is an optical character recognition, where it would basically scan in your fuel receipt and take that data and put it where it thinks it belongs, and you just say yes or no, that's right or that's not right. So I recommended that to them, and they were very receptive. Now, the fleet administrator, for you guys that are planning on 1 or 2 trucks, or I mean more than one truck, it's got a lot more capabilities. You can set your maintenance service records, and you can hear my girls out there going kind of crazy. Yep, here they come. There's absolutely nothing going on. Max is by the pool, Charlie's in the bed. They're gonna bark at each other for a minute. So the fleet manager has a lot more to it, you can set your maintenance reminders up for you guys that are going for more than one truck or leasing on. You can, it basically has tattletales, hard acceleration, hard braking, hard turns. It'll notify you of all that kind of stuff. Really good setup. Highly recommend it whether you got one truck or 2,500 trucks. It doesn't matter. It's awesome. Now, guys, you're gonna have just as big a surprise as me. I'm gonna open up this camera thing. I'd never seen it before, but we're gonna open it up. Now this shoots to the web, so this is web based, and cool. So here is the actual camera unit. It's pretty compact. They got it in there pretty tight though. All right, so there's your camera unit. This side up. All right, so here's your camera unit and the wires. It's USB. It's got multiple connection pads and an installation guide. So it's got everything you need to use, or everything you need to set it up and run it. Now again, the only reason I didn't use this one was simply because I'd already had a camera set up in my truck. It was already hardwired, and I don't need another one. So if you're looking for a camera setup, this may be a good way to go. Guys, I am leaving a link below so you can reach out to the people who are doing this, which is Keep Trucking, and we will, they're going to offer you a special deal just because you came through the site. And, you know, hey, we're going to recommend it. Use it. It's good stuff. Once you get used to it, as far as the app is awesome. On the phone, it's just boom, 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 done. But that back end, the fleet admin, that is tight. That is really tight. I use it. I didn't at first, but I've really come to love what it actually does. So yeah, guys, remember, nothing you're ever going to pick up, put on that trailer, or deliver is worth your life or anybody else's life. Be sure you go down if you need help getting started. Mary's there. We have factoring. We have ELD now. So guys, check out these things that we're recommending. If you decide to use them, awesome. It's a good deal. We make sure that we work with the providers to get you guys something, some kind of deal on the situation. So again, thanks for watching, and have a great day, man. Go do this. Have some fun. Enjoy your life. It's short. Bryan with DDT 14. Talk to you next time.